Thank you. That indeed was a great start to our GCA, and I'd like to invite Ms. Preeti, Vice President IAI, to say a few words and give the vote of thanks.
Thank you. I think it was a great start to a two-day program in a very traditional manner by lamplighting by all the senior professionals. We had Anurag welcoming the delegates of the conference, followed by the President's inaugural address talking about the importance of actuarial profession against the backdrop of a very strong India growth story and Amrit Kal, of course. It was followed by a keynote address by Sri Supratim Bandyopadhyay, who is ex-chairman of PFRDA, who talked about the evolution of the pension system in India from DB to DC scheme. He talked about some numbers which looked very interesting and promising, talking about 62 million subscribers, between NPS and APY, and about $102 billion fund under management. But he also talked about how long we have to go to increase the pension assets as a percentage of GDP, which is just hovering around 12% right now. Clearly, there's a dire need for the workforce in India to understand the importance of retirement planning, given the increase in longevity, and innovation in annuity products around deferred, variable, and other type of annuities, drawing from what some of the other markets are doing, is something where actuaries can play a key role. We had the next session, which was down memory lanes, musings from the top, which was very interesting. And I'm sure, given the time, there will be many war stories that the senior practitioners in the industry would have shared with us. It was chaired by Mr. G. Srinivasan, Director, NIA, with Sri M.R. Kumar, Chairman, LIC, and Sri Devesh Srivastava, Chairman and MD, GICD. They all talked about evolution of insurance industry from the pre-private days to the current state from 2000 and how it is expected to evolve in the future. There were discussions around how AI and robotics will take over some of the routine roles and some of the analytical aspects and operations, and how insurance will become a part of a consumer's larger needs, with consumer needs evolving as we move along, and where actuaries will play a larger role both on assets and liability side. And of course, last but not the least, the importance of the actuaries being able to communicate with non-actuaries in a manner that they understand. So there's great importance and stress on that aspect. The last session was addressed by the principal partners talking about their company's focus and how they see this profession growing as we move along. We had Mr. Prasoon Sarkar, appointed actuary of ICICI Lombard, speaking. Then we had Mr. Alexander John, Partner, Wealth Analytics Services at India. Mr. Samir Rekhi, Vice President, Operations Delivery at MetLife GOSC. And Mr. Sriram Kameshwar, Executive Director, M&G Global Services. We would like to thank all of you for such a great start to the two-day conference. And I think we will have a tea break before we move on to the rest of the sessions of the day. Thank you very much.